Yep, Paul.
There's a car on the wall that has Mazepin.
Mazepin, yeah.
Into turn 16. I think he's just going to drop it, a bit like Norris, but you know, unable to save it.
He doesn't touch the curb on the way in, but still loses the rear. So yeah, you'd have to say it's probably a bit of tailwind going into that corner. Oh, sorry, Leclerc.
It's the Ferrari of Charles Leclerc, who just set a 35.8 in the first sector.
I have to say that's ruined the laps of the others coming up that were behind on the new set of soft tyres as well. Verstappen, Hamilton.
Oh.
Yeah, just that lock-up. Like I said, that barrier's staring at you into there, and you need to try and brake as late as you can. There's lap time to be found there, but it's exactly what we were talking about before, John. You have to be quick thinking inside the car to go, I'm not going to make this, and then abort and go down the escape road. But he's done it again, trying to wrestle the car through the apex with a lock-up.
Yeah,
doesn't work here.
Just carrying so much speed, and there was no way he was going to be able to, I think, sort of turn out of it, unfortunately.
Talking of going into the barriers, Max Verstappen. So Max Verstappen's gone in at turn 15 when we saw Charles Leclerc go into the wall yesterday.
You can try and reverse, yes. It's not letting me use it.
Straighten the car up, and the braking is the inside front of the locks. No, the inside left. I thought we were going to see a repeat of Leclerc's one from yesterday, where the inside front from the right-hand part of the braking lock, but no, that was just a bit too late. Inside front didn't like it on the left.
This is Lance Stroll, who has been in the wall, I would imagine, at turn 15. And the first yellow flag of the session was 4 minutes into it. And that is an absolute disaster, sporting-wise, for Lance Stroll.
Sorry.
And this is what happened to Lance Stroll at turn 15. And the wall comes at you very quickly indeed.
You know, the walls around here, you know, you need to be inches away from it, and you can just see understeered in.
And that is the Alfa Romeo of Antonio Giovinazzi, and that's the second red flag.
Sorry guys, I crashed.
Copy, Antonio.
That's Giovinazzi. This corner is proving such a handful.
It's not been like that in previous years either, is it? But there's a bump early on in the brakes as they bring it back, and I think it's that hesitation. The drivers don't want to nail the brake pedal early on, so you're still trying to recover at the end of the brakes, and you just can't get the car stopped.
Daniel Ricciardo, and another one into the barriers, and I would imagine that is going to be our third red flag of the session. It is our third red flag of the session, and he just locked up on that front left, and once again, no margin for error.
Yeah, there was no way you were getting out of that one. Definitely not.
Lewis Hamilton, oh, we've got Yuki Tsunoda and a red flag. So Yuki Tsunoda and also Carlos Sainz, they must have had a coming together. That's it for qualifying. Charles Leclerc, whose crash in Monaco last time out brought an abrupt end to qualifying and saw him on pole, will see himself on pole for a second race running. This time it's not his crash, it's his teammate who's involved with Yuki Tsunoda. So we're on board now with Yuki Tsunoda. First time ever in Q3.
It's too late. It's too late before he even goes on the brakes.
Pushing too hard. But what happened then to Carlos Sainz, I wonder, who would have been behind Yuki Tsunoda? He then locks up and slides his way.
That'll be a gearbox as well.
Oh.
This guy crashes ahead of me.
Yeah.
Just lose the focus.
So no worry.
So did the crash of Sonoda catch Carlos's attention, and could that have been part of the reason? Oh no, and that is an accident, and it is Lance Stroll in the Aston Martin. And as I said, here in Baku, you are only a few centimetres away from a big accident, and a safety car, you would imagine, is inevitable at this stage. Let's have a look and see what happened to Lance Stroll. And yeah, absolutely no chance of avoiding the accidents. I said potentially coming into the pits. He was the only one who hadn't pitted so far.
Of course, what we don't know if it was debris, whether it was a puncture.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Red flag, red flag.
Cover that.
Just get me out of this place, the track.
It can go right down to the checkered flag, and look at and it's Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen on the main straight, leading this race, now out of this race. We saw Valtteri Bottas back in 2018 lose the Azerbaijan Grand Prix with a tyre failure. History's repeated itself in 2021, and this year it's Verstappen.
It's not acceptable. It's not acceptable, Crofty.
Pirelli have gone one step softer with the tyre compounds for this year's race. Have they gone too soft, or is it just construction?
They've changed the, you can see, look at the tyre, you can see it's already failed. But they've changed the construction for this year, Crofty. They're a lot heavier. The drivers don't like the tyres.